Okay. Whew, guys, me trying to make it on time for this. And now I think my camera is a little bit dirty. Let me just try and clean that for you guys. Don't know if that's a bit better. I have no idea why my Fridays always seem to be me trying to catch my breath. Like, I don't know. So hi guys, thank you so much for joining the live on YouTube. And even if you're watching it after the live, I highly appreciate it. I just want to send a notice over on my Instagram so that people can know that we are live on YouTube. Sorry. Whew. Guys, can you hear me? I'm literally catching my breath. I have no idea why Fridays are like this for me. So let me do this. Let me rather share this, not this, sorry. Let me rather share this to my... Some of you may no man. Gosh. So sorry if you can hear that. Hoping I'll be able to see. Okay, that's fine. I'll just write a note here. Friday reads. Friday reads. Live. I'll use this one. This is not all sorted out at all, but if it works. No. Definitely need to say no. Okay. That's that. Okay, let me greet you guys properly because I feel like I was huffing and puffing. I hope you guys grab something to drink. I've got hot chocolate. And I hope your Friday is better than mine. For some reason, like I was saying, on Fridays, I seem to be inundated with stuff. And even though I've moved this by about 30 minutes, because on Instagram, it was usually from 4:30. I feel like this is 4. From 4:30, I've moved it to 5, but still I'm huffing and I'm puffing. Anyway, as per tradition over on Instagram, I'm going to share with you guys the books that I got this week, which is this delicious pile of books from Jonathan Ball Publishers. I'm sure you guys saw my reel, but I'm just sharing in case someone on here didn't see that. So the first book that I got from them is Son of the Storm. I've heard great things about this. This one is by Sui Davis Okunguwoboa. I want to say, I could be wrong with the pronunciation. I haven't read fantasy or YA in such a long time, and I've been craving it, if I'm being honest, because that was my first love. That's how I got into Bookstagram, BookTube, etc. Because I had a love for YA, and I still do, but I feel like I've been depriving that part of myself while exploring other parts of my interest in terms of the book realm. But this one, I'm looking forward to it. I've heard great things. And you guys will let me know in the comment section if you want me to read any of the synopsis of any of these books that I'll be showing you. So that's the first book that I got from Jonathan Ball. The second one was Black Buck by Matteo Oscaripao. I hope I'm bad with names, guys, but I hope that's right. And this one I've also seen a lot on Bookstagram, so I'm very excited for it. Then I got 3 Weddings and a Proposal. I'm trying to get into the romance genre, and I feel like this will be up that alley. This one is by Sheila O'Flanagan. I've seen her name before, but I haven't consumed anything by her, and I'm looking forward to that one, actually. The other one is called The Other Black Girl by Zakia Dalila Harris. And like I'm saying, you'll let me know if you want to read the synopsis at all. And then I have a nonfiction one, which is Do Not Disturb, the story of a political murder and an African regime gone wrong. This one, I think, focuses on Rwanda, and it's by Michaela Wrong. And then the last one that I got was Pieces. I thought it was Pieces of something. Pieces by Helen Oyayemi. Those are the books that I got from Jonathan Ball yesterday. And then I've had such a big slump right after I finished reading Homegoing. I'm reading for my personal book club over on Facebook for the months of May, June. That's the book that we were reading. It's currently with my sister, so I can't show you guys. She's reading it currently. But the slump that I got after reading that book, and it is my, I want to say, fifth 5-star read of the year. I absolutely loved what Yajasi did with that book. And to think that it was a debut is really like, it's something else. And I read Transcendent Kingdom first, then I read Homegoing. All I can say about her is that she's very, very, very talented. And for me, on my little tiny map, she's put Ghanaian authors on the map for me. So I want to explore that a little bit more. If you guys have read anything from her that you want to talk about, just let me know between her two books, because as far as I understand, Homegoing is her debut, Transcendent Kingdom is her sophomore, and those are the two books that she has written. So if you've read anything by her, you guys will let me know. I thought I might as well share with you that I had a good month in June. The books that I read, I managed to read 5 books this month. I will do a proper wrap up to let you guys know how I feel about them. But I thought, since I'm doing this live for the first time, I might as well share with you guys various other things that I have done. So the books that I read, in no particular order, I'll just tell you the star ratings. I won't go deep into detail about them. Is The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. I gave this one a 2 out of 5. I read Invisible Strings by Naledi Mashishi. This one was sent to me by Blackbird Publishers. And I rated this one I want to say it was a 4. I think this one was a 4 for me. And then I read the first 2 books in the Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn. And the first one is Bridgerton, The Duke and I. This was a 4 out of 5. And then I read The Viscount Who Loved Me, which was a 4 out of 5 as well. And I feel like Shonda is going to do great things with that second book. If in my understanding, she's creating the series according to the books, because there's about 9 or 10 books in this series. So if she's focusing on the various books as the series numbers as well, then she's going to have fun with the second book. I've got 4 books from the series. I don't have the whole series. The 4 that I got, I won from a competition that Exclusive Books was running over on Instagram earlier this year. So I've absolutely loved those. Those are just simple, easy reads. One sitting, you could finish those. And those kind of books are encouraging if you want to pace up your reading, for me specifically. And I have been trying to get into the romance genre for a bit now. So I'm happy that I managed to pick these up this month. I'm wanting to pick up the other 2 books, and then I'm going to be on the lookout for the rest of the series. I'm enjoying it, like I'm saying, so far, and mainly because it's focusing on various characters per book. So like you see here, it says the Duke and I. So it's the Duke and what's her name, Miss Bridgerton's story in this one, and then this one is the Viscount Who Loved Me. So it's Miss Bridgerton's older brother Anthony's story, and as they go along, they have various titles focusing on different characters. Hi everybody, hi Leletu, hi Marina, hi Kim. Kim is currently going through a reading slump, didn't finish a single book in June. So I'm saying, for me, these helped me, like light reads that are not so serious, where you don't have to tackle any serious issues, right? I feel like they are great for kicking you back into your reading habit, because for me in in May, I only managed to finish 3 books, and it was a dip for me compared to the previous months and what I wanted to read. And then this month I managed to read 5, and then it was 3 plus these 2. So it's quite encouraging and motivating in that manner. So the past week, though, like I'm explaining, I had a very rough time with reading because I had a slump due to me finishing Homegoing, which really left me in a state. I have 2 books that I need to finish this weekend. Don't ask me why I do these things to myself. The first one, heaven forbid, but this is the situation, is I want to show you is an ebook. So the ebook that I'm reading, this one is for the Azania Book Club. It's the Azania Book Club pick for the month of June. So we are reading it this we're discussing it on Sunday. So it's The First Woman. I've even lost my place, but I want to tell you that I am I'm on page 50 according to this, and that's not really very far. So I'm trying to push that this weekend. And luckily, my sister's taking the kids for the weekend. The plan is to sleep and read and do nothing else because I haven't been away from my kids in a very, very long time. And now that I'm the only person who's in the house, as in I don't have help, it's really been quite demanding. I am extremely exhausted, which is why the mission is to just sleep and read. But the 2 books that I need to read are The First Woman by Jennifer Nansubuga Makumbi, as well as Ordinary Wonder by Buki Papillon. This one I'm reading along with Booked on Charity. And these are the 2 books that I want to focus on during our sprint today. So the sprint, like I said, I will do the sprints every Friday to kickstart the reading weekend. I will do 3. What is this? I will do 3 20-minute sprints. So that's about an hour for the sprint. And then I thought give or take about 30 to 15 minutes for the Friday reads. I don't want to keep you guys here too long. I know that Fridays people want to unwind and chill, but I think that if you set the tone on a Friday for your weekend in terms of reading, then the rest should flow easily. So that's the plan. And what are you guys reading this weekend? How has June been? I hear Kim didn't have such a great reading month, but how have you guys been for the rest of June? Lelity says, I've been stuck on 1 book this month. It's a great book, but I can't get myself to finish it. It is Little Sons by Xoxo. Oh, I've heard great things about that. I'm trying to build my Xoxo. I think he's the next author whose collection I'm going to try and build. I've only got 2 books from him, and both of them were spectacular. So I've got Ways of Dying and Heart of Redness. Those were very good. I did those. There were set books for varsity literature class. So I've had them ever since. I absolutely love them. I want to reread them, but I feel like I want to add various other books like Madonna of Excelsior. I wanted to add Little Sons. And I think there's a 3rd one that I'd seen that I wanted to be part of this. But we all know that Xoxo has a catalog of books. So that mission is going to take a while because it's got quite a few out. Marina says, so you mean Iana isn't going to ask us to subscribe? She's great at it. Oh, Marina, I wish I could post Iana to friends that you can have it. The way she's been so naughty of late, you have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. Since she turned 4, she's been a handful. Even now I had to do these gestures to say, please behave while I do my live. You're reading The Man Died by Tata Wole Soyinka, along with Writer in Politics by Mzi Ngungi Waitiongo. Okay. I haven't heard of any of the 2. Is Writer in Politics a nonfiction? And can you tell us a bit more about The Man Died? And what did I tell you? Here's Iana. Come say hi. Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
What are you reading?
A book.
Show them your book. She's reading one of these books that come from McDonald's, The Treetop Twins. Which one is this one? Wilderness Adventures. Is that what you're reading? Okay. They're both nonfiction. Oh, okay. Okay. You have the best collection. I always say this, Marina, especially with the fiction, but you know me and nonfiction, I don't know much. So if you're saying they're good, and when you recommend, I'm always assuming that they're not too big. The book sizes are not that big. Okay, can I do my live, baby? Okay.
Look.
Wow, where did you find that?
from your area. I want to use it.
Okay, you can use it. Can you go downstairs to your brother? Okay. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Mommy, wait. Before I go down there, I want to count one of these numbers.
Okay, count quickly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 11.
Good job. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So I think we can start with the sprints now. So the way that Iana, can you close my door, baby? The way that the sprints are going to work is that I'm going to segment them into 20 minutes. So I'm giving you guys a chance, maybe for the next 5 minutes or so, to fetch your books, whatever it is that you feel like reading. I've already shared with you guys. I'm reading Ordinary Wonder and The First Woman. I think I'm going to read Ordinary Wonder because I'm quite a bit into The First Woman and not so far into this one. So I think this is what I'm going to spend my hour on, Ordinary Wonder. And then after the first 20 minutes, we'll take a break. We'll chat about what it is that we read and what we are feeling about the sprint. Did it help? Did it not help? I don't have a timer on here, but I'll put a timer on this phone for us. So at about 20 past 5, my time, it's now 17 minutes past 5, we can start and I will set the time for that. Kim says, Iana never disappoints. You know, you can beg and beg, you ask all you want, but she's on time. I'm here to stay. Yeah. She can be sweet though, Lele, too. I won't lie. But sometimes I'm like, dude, please give me some space. That's all I want. Okay. So I hope you guys have made yourselves comfortable, grabbed something to drink, and grabbed your books, and we will go in the next 3 minutes. In the meantime, what are the rest of you guys reading, and have you gotten to the halfway mark of your what's this? Of your reading year? I didn't. I'm like one book behind. I'm just seeing somebody who's saying they can't comment on the live, and I also don't know why. Okay, let me just see what it says. I wonder why. Let me see if it's something that I need to fix. If you guys have done this before and you know how I can fix somebody who's struggling to comment or see comments on here, then please do assist. I don't see anything here that's telling me what to do. No, man. Not what I want to do. I don't know why. Why? Okay. Okay. Let me see if she can comment now. I have no idea why. Okay. Try now, Simole, if you can hear me, to see if you can comment. But we can start with our first sprint. I'm gonna set my timer now for 20 minutes, and it's about to start now.
panty. What? Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's the end of our first sprint. We've got 2 more to go. I don't know how you guys are feeling about that. For me, it really helped. Because now I feel like in that 20 minutes, I've gotten more out of the book than I did with my stop and start mission before. But how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling about that? I just want to note down something before I forget. What are you doing? Our break is only going to be 5 minutes long, so.
Hello. I want to have my own laptop.
You want to have your own laptop? Okay.
From the garage.
From the garage? Okay.
But we can't, but I want us to do it now.
Not right now, baby.
Why?
Because I'm busy, baby. Yeah. Don't do that. How did the reading go, guys? Diana, please be still. Okay. So in 2 minutes' time, we'll start the second sprint. If we just close the door, that's all I'm asking. Why don't you go bring your own book to read so that you don't keep going up and down? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to set the timer for the next 20 minutes. I think I'll put my mic on mute so that Iana doesn't disturb you guys while we are doing the sprints, and then I'll unmute when we are taking a break again, okay? So my time now says it is 5:45. So I'm setting the next 20 minutes starting now. Okay, that's the end of the second sprint. I hope you guys are getting some benefit from this. I know I am, and I'm enjoying it. And like I'm saying, I had struggled to get into this book. In case you guys didn't know, um this is by a Nigerian author. I want to say I think it's okay. Let me not say things that I don't know, but I feel like this is their first book. I am not 100% sure, and it tackles Let me see. So it seems like they've been writing for a while, but I think this is their first book. And she is Nigerian, like I said. And in here, so far, it seems like she's tackling issues of the main character being a hermaphrodite, as well as the taboo of sexual innuendo in Nigeria. And I don't know if there will be other queer elements brought into this one, but it sounds very interesting so far. And there's a quote at the beginning that I absolutely loved. I want to share it with you guys. It says, "A person who sells eggs should not start a fight in the market." I think it's one of those Yoruba proverbs which are littered all over this specific book. And we are following our main character, who is the hermaphrodite in the story, and just viewing life through their eyes from childhood. I guess I think it will take us to adulthood, but right now the child is around 12 years old. They are a twin, and their twin is female, and they are, like I'm saying, they are born with two genitals, which is quite interesting. And also, I think she's done well with being able to narrate the story from a child's point of view, which is very, very, very well done. And Nigeria, I think, because this is such a huge topic, I guess, in the country, because queerness is illegal in that country, I think they are telling the best stories when, as far as I've consumed, when it comes to this. And I haven't consumed a lot. Like, my favorite from there is Under the Udala Trees, but I recently read The Death of Vivek Oji as well, which I absolutely loved. So if I'm talking about full novels, this would be my third one. However, in What It Means When a Man Falls from the Sky, I forget her name. If you guys know her name, you please note it in the comments. It's a short story collection from Nigeria. There are speckles of queer stories or queerness in some of the characters in that collection of short stories. But like I'm saying, my favorite so far from the country is Under the Udala Trees by Chinelo Baranda. So we're going to go for our third sprint soon. I think we should do it at 10 past 6, so that at 6:30 we are done. However, I'm really hoping that it's helped you. Like I'm saying, for me, the focus is what's helping me right now, because the first few pages that I did read from this book, I really wasn't as focused as I've been during the last two sprints. And it's setting the tone perfectly for me for this weekend. If all goes well, I will finish this one tomorrow. And then hopefully be able to consume as much of what's this the first woman as I can tonight and tomorrow as well. So I'll juggle between, but if I finish both on Sunday, it's not a train smash for me either. So that's that from me. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Like I'm saying, as I am, I'm going to set the second alarm so that we can have a few minutes to talk after the third sprint. So this is our third and final sprint that we're going for now. Another 20 minutes. I am going to mute again, even though Iana has gone downstairs eventually. But just in case she comes in, I don't want to disturb you guys, because the point of the sprint is so that we are able to focus. So I'm setting my 20 minutes again, starting now. All right, so time's up. And that's the end of our sprint. I don't know how many pages you guys managed to read. I didn't manage to read that many. I want to find out where I was. Okay, I think I was on page 20. I only managed to read about 19 pages in that hour, which is good. It's more than I've managed to do since my since my little slump. So I'm grateful for that. And the story, like I said, is developing very well. I hope you guys managed to read more than that, and that your reading weekend is set to start off on a good note. And with that said, thank you so very much for joining my first live Friday reads and sprints on the Vuvu Reads YouTube channel. We'll be doing this every Friday from 5 to 6:30, it seems. So if I can keep the Friday reads element down to 15 minutes, then we can do the sprints for about an hour and a half with 5 minutes breaks in between. Ompile from Bokamoso Book Club says, I'm struggling. So I'm reading this book I was gifted by an author. I feel I need to get it out of my second half of the year. Okay, before the said author bamboozles me yet again with a question. Okay, great. So then it's every week. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to get through that as well on Peter. I think that I will also start scheduling my smaller books for these sessions, because if, let's say, the book is about 150 pages, at least I'm going to be through the first quarter of the book or third of the book by the time that the lives are finished. However, I think it is the best way for you to amp up your reading with other people, whether virtually or otherwise, is a good idea, because the energies are the same, if you get what I'm trying to say. So we're motivating for the same thing. So 5 to 6:30 every Friday evening. Grab yourself something to drink. It can be an adult drink. It can be hot chocolate like I had. It can be tea, maybe not coffee because it's quite late. It can be anything you want, actually. So every Friday, it's a date from 5 to 6:30 here on the lives. I'm going to try and figure out how some people were not able to comment in the comment sections earlier, because then that defeats the purpose, because as much engagement as we can get from these would be helpful. And I understand some people will pop in just for the Friday reads element and to find out what new books I had at that week, etc., like I was doing on IG, and then not stay for the sprints. But for those of us, even if it's one other person who wants to stay for the sprint, I'm here for it, because like I said, it sets the tone for the weekend. Thank you once again for joining me. And until next time, I do love you very much and I appreciate your time. Bye now.